The National Registry of Exonerations is invaluable in our work.
Tells an extraordinary story of the failures of the criminal legal system.
We couldn't litigate cases without the data in the registry. We couldn't testify before legislatures and get reforms to reduce the risk of wrongful conviction without the data in the registry.
I can't imagine working in this space without the data and and also just the access to folks that we didn't even know about, right? We learn about new cases all the time. I can't imagine this work without the registry.
Without the registry, advocates and policymakers would be left with pointing to one-off cases. The National Registry of Exonerations creates the ability to tell a national story or a statewide story. Without it, it would be very hard to really move the needle forward on reforms that can make a difference when we're talking about ending wrongful convictions.
To be able to see and in one spot, to have so much information about so many people who have been adversely affected by the criminal justice system as a whole, and be able to analyze their information, to cross-reference, to be able to do all of this in one spot. I couldn't even imagine not having something like this.
You need to have the facts. And the registry seemed, to me, is that factual evidence that that is needed to convince people that wrongful conviction do happen, and it happens on a regular basis.
The registry is cited in every brief we write. The registry data is in every memo we write to the legislature. The registry is in almost every communication I have with journalists about the causes of wrongful conviction or problems in the criminal legal system. So it just, the day doesn't go by where I'm not digging deep into the registry.
It's become a tool to educate decision makers, whether that's judges or prosecutors or parole boards, newspapers, the community. It's become an important tool that we use pretty much every day in our work.
It's extremely valuable, and not just to me in my role, but certainly to my colleagues. The policy department at the Innocence Project, works state by state to advance law change, to get lawmakers to pass laws that will reduce the likelihood of, innocent people being wrongfully convicted. And they rely on the data from the National Registry all the time.
Yeah, the best way I could describe how it made me feel is exonerated, vindicated, that the truth has finally came out and the right thing had happened when I was exonerated.